All right, appreciate all you guys being here for the start of the second half. Didn't do the first half because the other game ran long. We are doing the second half here, though. Norway with an early 1-0 lead at the halftime break. Holmgren Pedersen came on at the half, or in the 12th minute, I should say, for an injured player, and he scored a goal right away. And now we will do the second half of this match. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Use the code HMA. Play $5, get 50 instantly. Arizona State, I went to school there for college, so for undergrad, for grad school, for law school. So Senegal on the whites going right to left this half. Norway in the blacks going left to right. No changes at the halftime break for either side. This is not fun watching the D-backs right now either. Ball on the left side. Try to play a 1-2 down the left side for Juve. Stays with Mané. Mané, edge of the box. Taking down the top of the box. No call. As Pupke goes down, and Milan will get there. Norway with a win. They go to the round of 32. It would set up a winner-take-all battle against France for the group. Senegal back in their own half. As things stand in the group, France atop with a +5 goal difference. Norway right now, they're winning 4-1 their last match and up 1-0 here. Norway is +4. One more goal would put them level with France on goal difference. Otherwise, this result would get them in, but they would need to win against a darn good French side in order to top the group. Play ball down the right side here. Senegal will. It's cleared by Wolfa. And Senegal will get it back at midfield on the right side. Sarr, play back in their own half. Nahate on the left. I have to go to train. We have to fly there. Oh, man. I will say flying is very safe. I will say, Base Doug, flying is very safe. I've never had an issue. I've flown on a lot of planes. I've never had any issues. Cleared away there by Norway, out of play. Senegal throw on the right side. Senegal on the right. Go back to center. Try to play through ball down the middle of the pitch. Erdegaard gets a block on now. No could go. Erdegaard. Chance from the counter attack. They got numbers 4-on-2. They'll play it centralized. Chance here! Counter attack! Haaland! 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 Goal! Off the counter attack! Senegal caught out! Haaland with the goal! Yeah, that would be crazy, Dexy. The stars have come out to play this World Cup. Haaland does it again. Norway in front by 2 and level with France on goal difference atop the group. Erdegaard started the counterattack off the block pass. They were 4-on-2. Could have gone any way, but he plays it center of the pitch to his number 9. It's the right decision. A one-time shot. Koulibaly could not get a body out in front to stop that pass. And a cool finish into the right corner. Yeah, Sons of Irony, their best, so yep. And Haaland, 2-0 lead. They'll row the boat. Up by 2. What a counterattack. Senegal quite poor getting back. This is Norway's first appearance in the World Cup since 1998, and they're about to make it a pretty good one if this holds. Prior to this World Cup, Norway had won just 2 matches lifetime in this event. They have never won 2 in any World Cup. That's on the verge of changing here. Norway, that's 5 goals for them this tournament. Ties their 1998 campaign for the most. Let's go, Norway. How's it going, Clicks? Yep. Mess with Senegal keeper? Yep. Just how many more times he's going to do it? Yep. Just have to wonder when. And Norway can contend. Yep. They deserve this. Yes, they do. Senegal from broken. I don't blame them. That counterattack was just embarrassing. Yes, it is, Base Doug. Yes, it is. I mean, it was 4-on-2. I mean, it was just pick your poison. Anyone could have scored there for Norway. Now Norway going left to right. They'll play out the back to the keeper, Nilan. Nilan. Ball down the left side, trying to flick on a header. Cleared away by Koulibaly. Now they'll work out of the back. Senegal will. Koulibaly. Switches to play to the left. Looking to play on Diouf. It's a good ball to Diouf. A good first touch. Diouf. Centralizes it. Centers it, I should say. Centralizes it. Popke. Now back to Mané. Mané switching the play right side. Oh, yeah, he could have three. There were two chances for a third. Yeah, you said there's one room for Norway for some City boy gets it. I completely get that. The right side, here's Senegal. Fake the cross into the box, trying to get around Nusa. Goes back on the right side. Norway plays France next. Norway would play France. Can Norway get one more? If they get one more, all they need is a draw against France so they top the group. Cut back inside by Nahate. Switching the play right side. Ball into the box. Header! What a save! It's a great ball, and Jackson got his head on it. Nilan did well to win that. He was flat-footed. He had to dive to his weak side. So he was going left. The ball came right. Was a great flick on by Jackson. Mullins Grand Slam. Oh, boy. Beer saw the deadline. I would say Boston has more pieces to offer. So I'd say Boston. Senegal now works it out the right side in the attacking third. On the right side here, back to the top for Popke. Popke, one-touch pass. Ganagay. Edge of the box, right side. Looking for a run here on Ayer. Go back up top. Fakes the shot. Ganagay gives it off right side. Working it down the right. Now Ganagay will retreat. Back into the middle third. Diouf. And for a 1-2 down the right side. Not a great pass. Intercepted by Northern. Looked to go on the counterattack, but a heavy ball there played. Heavy ball there played, and Senegal get back their own half. They sold themselves for 23. Yes, they very much did. Senegal, ball down the left side. It's a good ball. Heavy first touch, but cuts inside as a result. Gets around Arshness. Back to the top. Popke. Popke goes. Ganagay. Into the center of the box. 1-2. It's a well-worked ball. Chance here taken out from behind. Not that it matters. Was taken down from behind with Sarr, but he found the back of the net while being challenged from behind. They get one back. Sarr with the goal. Sarr with a goal for Senegal. And Senegal get their second goal of the tournament. Was a great switch to the left side. A good cut inside to get around Holmgren Pedersen. Then Popke up top. Ganagay was a great back heel flick on the 1-2. And while being dragged to the ground there by Wolfa. Not sure there would have been a penalty or not, but it didn't matter because Sarr threw the contact. Gets one back. Great job there through the contact. Game on. Completely ruined the press conference. There you go, Billy. Yep. Sub here for Senegal, meanwhile. Jacobs will come on. Mbai will come on. Double sub here for Senegal. They got one back. Was clock reset for whatever reason. My clock, it has to start at 0. So, Diouf and Gay coming off. So Popke coming off, Diouf coming off. So remember, my clock is to start at 0. It can't start a number. If I'm counting up, if I count down, it can start wherever it wants. If I'm counting up, it has to start back at 0. So this is the only way to do it. So I can't reset it back to 45 because we didn't do the first half because of the other game ran long, so we didn't do the first half. So that's why. Norway, go back to midfield here. Yeah, and one on that one. And one. Hagyam, back to his keeper, Nilan. Nilan, deep ball down the left side. Not enough on it. Intercepted by Senegal. Chested down. They'll play out the back. Koulibaly. Tayata. Yeah, I love that Johnster. How's it going, Miles? Appreciate being here. I fail. Yep. It's going all right. It's going all right. And to be fair, Trevor Lawrence can play. He looked good second half of last season. I trust him. Down the left side, here's Senegal. Senegal, long ball down the left side. Bit behind his man, but flicked on by Sarr to Mane. Mane switches to play nicely down the right side. That switch has been good today so far for Senegal in the second half. Run into the box. They'll go to the top. One-time shot. Skied it. Camara. Completely skied it. At the top of the box. Should do better there. But a great switch from left to right. Right off the substitution. Haaland takes the goal kick. Senegal with some life to them this half. Even that one goal they allowed this half was off a counterattack. They've been the better side so far this half. Sarr wins the header. We go right back to Senegal though. Nahate. He tries to get it to midfield. Only as far as a Norwegian midfielder. They'll play it down the right side here. Sarr. Sarr on the right. It's a good ball down the right side. Haaland, or excuse me, Berge keeps in play on the right. Back to Sarr. Sarr. Holmgren Pedersen. So there's nothing there to center it into, so he'll go back in his own half. And Holmgren Pedersen retreats back to his own keeper, Haaland. The Canadian League is diabolical, yeah, especially, yeah. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence's best year was 25, yeah, easily. Not even close. Trevor Lawrence was incredible in 25. He was out of his mind that year. Second half of last year, at least. Second half of last year was great. Luther Rems, look, I'll take it. Look, bigger skippy choosers. I just want an appearance. I'll take it. Sarr. Ball down the right side. Good through ball and Holmgren Pedersen looking for a second. Crosses it into the box. Bit behind his man. It was behind Haaland. Stays in the box. Haaland on the volley! Haaland! Does it again! Haaland on the volley! I thought the attack was done. The cross was behind Haaland at first. Still stayed in the box on the left side. And the second cross, much better. And Haaland on the volley. He's got two today. Everyone's scoring today. Messi with two. Mbappe with two. Haaland with two. Oh my goodness. The stars have come out to play. Not the first time, John Starr. It didn't work out the first time. But he gets full fiction now. He's not getting pulled. It's a good ball down the right side. Holmgren Pedersen tried to play on Haaland. But it was blocked. It was behind him. But Koulibaly, dispossessed in his own box, was then intercepted by Berg. And Berg, a phenomenal ball in. Haaland with a brace this half. Oh, this golden boot race is going to get interesting. This game is interesting, obviously. This game is going to get interesting. Oh my goodness. What a match this has turned out to be. Berg right after entering the match. Replacing Arshness. The substitute pays off. Estelle came out with a dream, but for a lot of them, Norway brought a 6'4" cybernetic Viking who eats dreams for breakfast. Oh man, Ronaldo found so bad right now. Haaland, Mbappe, and Messi, each with a brace today, after each having a brace in match day one, and Messi with the hat trick. Oh man. And Kane had a great day too. The top four strikers in the world, you figure. It makes sense to be at Senegal, yep. The top four strikers in the world, the three of them plus Harry Kane. He played out of his mind match day one. I mean, this is just insane. You have a score off. Yep, it's a score off right now. The 60th minute. Haaland on the volley. Norway back up by 2. Goal difference back up to +5. Still a stoppage here. They might be looking for offside on this one. No, there's an injured player, actually. That's the stoppage. Mendy is down. Ronaldo 0 goals for a fact. Yeah, there's in Rushmore, yep. Mendy is down. That's the issue right now. So stoppage here while they tend to Mendy. So they'll tend to the Senegal keeper. That's what's stopping the play right now. 0 goals is World Cup fact. He's not scoring. He can't finish. Yeah, it could be fact for all the wrong reasons. Yep. Unfortunately. And Haaland was onside. The arm was off, but that's fine. He'll be limping off the pitch. They might make a change here. Ronaldo, how'd you go 10? Portugal, they'll make a knockout. I'm going to say fixture on that. I think they'll make it. I'm with you on that one, Clicks. I'm with you. Yeah, a lot of Marlins fans. Yeah, it sounded great in that. Wait, I did not see that, CB. I have not seen that one. So they will make a sub here. Mendy will come off. Zhao will enter the match as Mendy is banged up. Injury sub here. Our second goalkeeper change of this World Cup. Looks like there's going to be another sub. Cease will come on the pitch as well for Senegal. Camara comes off. So one sub remaining for Senegal. One tactical, one injury related. We're back on our way here after the injury stoppage. They'll have that all on afterwards. Oh, that's cool, David. Chiefs get Super Bowl when they move to Kansas? Yes, they will. They will. 8 third place teams being knocked around. Fiction. Only 7 will. That'd be good for them, John. They don't need another title, though. They don't need another one, though. Senegal. Nahate. On the left side at midfield. He'll switch the play back to the right. Koulibaly. Long switch down the left. It's a good switch. Good first touch there by Mbaye. But it was offside. Mane, I should say. How's the Mr. Ronaldo? I mean, right now I would say yes. Right now I would say yes. All time no. $1,300. Well, it's a lot of money. If you like it that much, it's worth it. Nealon on the free kick. Down the right side. Haaland. Tries to play back to midfield. He's dispossessed, but a 4 first touch. There by Sarr. Back to Norway, thrown on the right side here. Holmgren Pedersen to take the throw midfield on the right side. I'll get it back. Trying to play a through ball down the right side. It's cleared away by Senegal. Back into the midfield. Wolfa wins the header, goes right back to Senegal, though, and looks to go down the right side. With 32, it's not a crazy hot take. It does make it more easy to follow. I will say that. Down the right side, Mbaye. Mbaye cut inside, crossing, diving header blocked Behind for a corner. It's a good ball by Hagyam with a diving header to get that out of play. Behind for a corner on the right side. Yeah, that's a lot of my David, yep. Wait, Travis Scott was in there? Why? Why is anyone associated with Travis Scott at this point? Oh, yeah, he's the other one. Oh my God, he's the other one. Remember I said the other day there's 3 artists? I was like, wait, only 2? That was the other one. Travis Scott was the other one. I was blanking on the other one. I knew there was 3. That was the other one. Oh my God, that was the other one. With Wallen and Brown. That was the other one. I was like, I disassociate. That's the other one. Usually has 9 other episodes? Oh, wow. You gotta unearth them. Ball into the box, flicked on by Sarr, but right to the keeper, Nijan. That was the other one. Yeah, they're not going back to 32, though. The money's too good. He'll boot it down the right side. Haaland tries to get his head onto it. Sarr tries to get his head onto it. Goes out of play for a throw in for Senegal in their own half. Jacobs to take. And Senegal on the whites going right to left. Norway going left to right. Throw into midfield. Go back out of play. Jacobs will try it again. I mean, that is true, David. That is true that there's more teams with less to play for. It took a very bizarre set of circumstances beforehand. Yeah, just like Taint to get to, yep. Beforehand, it took a very bizarre set of circumstances to have nothing to play for match day 3. It had to take you winning your games and every other match to be a draw. Now it's pretty easy for it to happen. On the right side here in the box, Yatta. Back to the edge of the box on the right side. They're going to get a ball around Nusa. Back to the top for Senegal. Koulibaly tries to pass into the box. It's blocked. Chance here. Erdegaard. Can they start another counterattack? Erdegaard. Down the right side. Surlot in the attacking half. Surlot. Back to Erdegaard. Good ball. Has a chance to switch it on. Ball roll. Erdegaard back up top. Berge. Blocked. Jacobs with the block. And Haaland was streaking down the left side. Chance for a hat trick there. Yep, amen to that, Clicks. Yep. Ball down the right side for Senegal. We'll go on to play for a goal kick that should take us to the hydration break. They're going to have a lot of time with this break and, of course, the injury to Mendy. We'll go to the hydration break. Yep, Asteroid. Yep. Yep, that's because... Yep, that's why JP. Yep. Goal differential is not number 1 anymore. Nope. It's number 2. So if you tie, it's the first one. Right now, as things stand, Norway and France level on goal differential. Atop the group. Can Norway see this result through? Clinch a spot in the knockout round. And for the first time ever at a World Cup, win 2 games. That goal by Haaland. Put him at 3-1. He's got to brace this half. It's been a long 28-year wait for the Norwegians. 7 goals this World Cup. Ties as many as they've had in every World Cup beforehand. Yeah, Fox, second half they do picture-in-picture. Yep. The crowd surfing? Oh, that's great. That's great. 100th minute in this one? Probably not, no. I'm guessing 9 minutes of added time. I'm going to guess 9. Prior to the 2026 World Cup, Norway had scored 7 goals in this tournament. They've got 7 here, 4 from Haaland. No player in Norwegian history has gotten more than 1 goal. Yeah, they're not safe. That's the other thing too, JP. Yep. So he will be the next open opponent? Yes. Especially if they get Giannis. If the Celtics get Giannis, they'll be opening opponent. Well, I actually don't know on that one, Rob. I actually do not know. Haaland's dad played in 94, yep. Wait, is Bryce getting in? I thought it was like, he just retired. Am I crazy or did Price just retire? Oh my God, he retired in 2022? I was going to say Price, but I was like, he just retired. Man, time flies. I thought he just retired. Norway, France? Yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think France wins 3-2. Yeah, Celtics, I think it's going to happen. I think Celtics will do it at this point. 7-1 OU, man. Halfway there. In this stream brought to you by Prize Fix. Use our code HMA. Play $5. Get 50 instantly. Let's do a W prompt. Why not? Hopefully a tail with me on the tail with me on the other prompt. Or not the other prompt. The last one with Messi. Not Messi. I should have put Messi in that one. Mbappe and Haaland to score. Sub here for Norway, by the way. I'm going to go Olivia Miles and Chelsea Gray more on the PRA. Points, rebounds, and assists. We're going to go more. 20 to win 60. We'll go with that. So you want to tail along with me? There you go. Sub here. Nusa comes off. Sheldrip comes on for Norway. They'll have 2 subs remaining. It does seem to leave Michigan, yeah. The way he did it was scummy. You got to do that at the start of the offseason. Koulibaly coming off as well for Senegal. That's their final sub. He missed out on Honestly, I'm not sure what happens at that point. Koulibaly comes off. Sarr will come on. And that does it for the subs. Had to burn one to put Zhao in the game for Mendy. Yeah, Boston. I'm calling Boston, John, sir. Calling Boston. Final episode, Sopranos, great. I'm not hearing the room replacement. I know they're going interim. They're promoting from within. And I heard St. Louis is coach. Yeah. It's Michigan. Who cares? Well, Shams is right half the time. Shams is kind of a hack. How's it going, Keenan? Yep, star-studded day, lived up to the hype, and then some. Yep, we still got one more match after this. Still got one more match after this. Tommy Troy, let's go. Norway going left to right. Berge down the left side. Berge threw a ball down the left. Too much on it. A bit behind his man. Throwing for Senegal. They'll work it out the back here. Back to Zhao. In Miami, I don't think I have enough pieces. Celtics have a lot of pieces. On the left side here, Senegal in their own half. Ganagay switching the play right side. Go back to midfield here. San. Left side now at midfield. Can Senegal get one back? Nahote. Ganagay. Nahote on the left side of midfield. Looks for a switch down the right. It's a good switch. It's a good first touch. Edge of the box, right side. Back to the top it goes. Chance here. Sarr. San goes right side with the overlap run. Trying to get around Sheldrip. Can't get around Sheldrip. We'll reset back in midfield. Nahote. It's only 500 win game, which is what happens. Me, Catholic. I would love that. I think that'd be awesome if you did. Get a lot of stuff for that. Down the right side here, trying to get around Sheldrip on the right. Edge of the box, right side. Will fire a cross in. Just it down. Too much time. Sarr should have let that one rip. Sarr should have let it rip. Took his sweet time with that one. And blocked on the half volley. And now Wolfa down in the box for contact made. Oh, yeah, no, that's satire. Yeah, that's satire. Yeah, no. You know, I didn't hear anything about him. I heard the St. Louis coach. You know where France 5-4 may be the greatest game of all time? Champ, money really fast. Money. I'll give you 40, Michael. Money. Injured player here, too, in the box. There's going to be a lot of added time remaining in this one. A lot of low scoring games so far today in MLB. D-backs are down 3-2 right now. It's better than I thought we'd be with Kelly on the bump. Kelly actually did not pitch bad today. Atlanta, maybe. That'd be a surprise team. And down the box on that one was Wolfe. He'll get back on his feet. Good to see. Why did May leave? Probably just the money. Probably a lot of money. And a chance to coach of the pros that he probably would never get again. Probably felt it was time. Probably felt after winning it all. I think the way he did was scummy. I think the way he did it, the Mavericks season ended in April. Your season ended in April. You wait 2.5 months to do this and you leave your employer in the dark. I think that's scummy. But he left for the money and he left for, because he accomplished everything he needed to in college. Yeah, and that too, yeah. Going to Dallas, yeah. That's rough, Jackson. That's rough. Senegal plays up the back here after the stoppage. Back and away here. Ball down the left side. Good ball. Good first touch by Mané. Mané tries to run on the left side. Tries to get around Holmgren Pedersen. Gets around him. Cross to the far post. Headed away. Back to the top of the box, though. Son. Ganagay, right side. Edge of the box. Right side. Dispossessed. Sheldrip. Back to Senegal, though. Ball into the box. Easily headed away. Erdegaard now looks to go on the counterattack. Erdegaard. He started the counterattack for the second goal. Feed it right side to Surla. Surla. Midfield on the right side. Looks for someone to give it off to. No one there. He'll retreat back into his own half. Holmgren Pedersen. Back to his keeper, Nealon. Nealon boots it. Look how sports is. Although, to be fair with Michigan, the recruits come to you with that. Flicked on the header. They're looking for Jackson. Wolfe clears it. Norway 1-2 down the left side. They look to go at midfield. Chance to switch the play. Oh, it's a poor switch. More height on that one, and Surlot's through the attacking there on the right side. Ganagay got a foot on it. Blocked the switch. Yeah, Beeline, obviously that did not work. But he's a different coach than Beeline. His style translates better in the pros. If Haaland would start younger, he'd be up there, yep. And on a better team as well. The expansion's going to help him out, too. Was there a Rugby World Cup in 94? I thought Rugby World Cup was 95. Carlos Brown. Oh, I don't know on that one, actually. Throw in here for Norway on the left side at midfield. Get after this match, and then we got one more. Jordan against Algeria. A must-win game for both sides. Oh, no, I get you on that one, David. No, I know you're serious on that one, but I feel like Michigan's one of those ones where you don't have to worry about that. Like Michigan, Duke, Kansas, like those schools, they come to you. Oh, you bases low? Yeah, they're pouring it on right now. Senegal. Pass to midfield, dispossessed there. Erdegaard gets it, plays it right side. Erdegaard into the attacking third. Haaland trying to play it back at 1-2 with Erdegaard. He goes down, and I'll win a free kick. Oh no, concern level 1. They still have the most wins this month. Red Sox Rockies still scoreless, man. A lot of coaching like they do in college, and it doesn't work. There are some exceptions, but I feel like May's going to break the mold. I feel like May was never known as one of those, like, hard-nosed kind of guys. Right, World Cup, right, 94 in the U.S., yes, for soccer. But Rugby World Cup, I think that was 95, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. In 95, because that was South Africa. So that was after apartheid. You know, you're very good at rugby. Yeah, you destroy us every time we play. Free kick here. Erdegaard to take. How fancy you going into the far post? Not a lot of pace on that one. Easily behind for a goal kick. You know, one game you can't. Yeah, one game's not like anything to worry about. College World Series, you move out of Omaha? No. I think you lose the charm. Plus, MLB would never allow it. It's a week and a half. No MLB team would allow it. Would be on the road for 2 straight weeks. Between painting the field and everything and all that, MLB teams would be on the road for 2.5 weeks as a result. You can't have that. MLB would never go for it. You famous for Escobar, yep. You know, Haaland's fun to watch next. Yeah, I do like watching him a lot. 80th minute here. Senegal play on the back. Switching the play left side. Jacobs tries to get a cross in to the 6. Headed away on the half volley. We'll try it. Well over the bar. PM Sarr. Well over the bar. After the header away by Norway. Take the finals? Yeah, Sevens is good, yeah. Sevens is really good. Sevens, I mean, I remember when Isles and Baker were on the flanks. I remember that one. I went to the Rugby Sevens in Vegas when I was there a decade ago. They moved it to LA and completely destroyed it. But, you know, Sevens, because it's more about speed in Sevens, and we have plenty of guys like that. But all the guys that will be good at rugby for, like, rugby union play NFL. Just play offensive line. All right, Omaha's just an institution. You can't move Omaha. You can't move it. '81st minute here. Right, well, women's sports were always good at those, yeah. Asia Dexy, yeah. Right, similar tournament, right, that's off-season. And that's also, okay, they can go on the road for 2 weeks. NFL can go on the road for 2 weeks, if it comes down to that. Baseball, they can't go on the road for 2 weeks. Ball down the left side here. Chance to move across on the left side here for Norway. Back to the top, Erdegaard. Erdegaard rolls the ball. We'll switch the play to the right side. Holmgren Pedersen. Holmgren Pedersen cross into the left post. Looking for Serlot. Not a great cross. And Zhao gets their boots deep down the pitch. Header easily won by Wolfe. Played back. Dummy run there by Erdegaard, trying to play on a striker. Might have been offside. Senegal gets it back on the left side. Mané. Mané. Edge of the box, left side. Cross in. Bicycle kick. Wide. And then the putback. He might have been offside. He was. The bicycle kick, an ambitious idea by Jackson, went wide. And the rebound was offside. You have talent, just exposure. Yep. Oh, good for Ward. Yeah, he's offside. Yep. By a mile. Jackson's off. Not a bad ball in by Mané. The bicycle kick. Trying to get around Wolfe by Sarr. Missed wide. Would have been a golazo if it went in. The next Messi. Very different styles. So Haaland's very much a physical beast. Messi is more technical. By the way, hopefully, I mentioned earlier with Prize Picks. Hopefully you guys tail with me on the Weather Holt Carroll thing. They both have hits tonight, so right on that. Subs here for Norway. Hegum coming off. Bob will come on, as will Estegard. Serla comes off as well. No subs remaining for either side. 84th minute here. Senegal duels TBD tomorrow. Fiction. That's good. He wants Zach Allen back. He's all yours. Senegal. Ball down the left side. Trying to switch the play for Mané. Headed out. Might be a stoppage here, though. Some contact. Head-to-head contact there with Holmgren Pedersen. He's down. He took a knock on that one. He might evaluate for a concussion here. Didn't look great at first glance. Went down right away after that head-to-head contact. So go for Pele. It's close. It's awfully close. He could be. He could very well be. You know, Mbappe and Haaland are, yes, the new generation. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of work. The time zone, too, is tough with that one, just better than you. The time zones make it very tough. Like, extremely tough. Say disrespect. Yamal's a close. Technically, yes. Technical skill, yeah. The Premier League's the best. Yeah, 10 minutes of added time. I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say right on the money 10. Senegal down the right side. Challenge from behind. Free kick. On the right side and by. Right, catch consideration to be cooked, yeah. Yeah, France, Brazil. Although Brazil's not playing great so far. I'm not crazy about Brazil. Yeah, Sandy, I had a feeling about that. 35 yards away. Can whip one in here. Sarr stands over this one for Senegal. On the right side. He'll look to work one into the box here. Works one in. Headed away. Back to the top of the box, though. Senegal, good first touch. Pass to the left side. Sarr. Sarr gives off left side. 1-2. Has a chance to play a through ball. Good ball. Mané. Mané gets around Holmgren Pedersen. Cross into the box. Not a lot of pace on that one. Estegard wins a foot on it. Erdegaard now. Trying to start a counterattack. How's it going, Charlie? Appreciate you being here. Friends, don't put your house in it? Yeah, I would think so in that match. How's it going, Charlie? Appreciate you being here. Dispossessed there in the midfield. Senegal looks to go on the right side. They'll try to play it into the 18, but Wolfa gets a foot on that and easily clears his lines. Left side here. Norway going left to right. Senegal right to left. Norway out the back here. Berge. Midfield. Erdegaard. Boots it deep down the left side. Trying to play a long ball down the left. Senegal clears but gets it back. Berg. Left side. Chance for a 1-2. Have Berge on the left. We'll take it inside. Plenty of space here. Ball in for Haaland. Blocked. Nahante on the block. Stays with Norway. Back heel flick. Try to play a 1-2 in the box on the left side. Can't do it. It's blocked. And Norway offside. Senegal free kick. They deserve this. Yep. Norway deserves this. Yep. Be the first time ever they win more than one match in the World Cup. Yamal Mbappe looks like the next best Ronaldo. Yeah, they're same league. Yep. Who gets someone pick? I think Cardinals. The Dolphins, I feel like, have a quarterback. The Dolphins have a quarterback. Malik Willis, I think, can play. Cardinals, I don't know what their identity is, and they're in a crap division. The Dolphins could win a game or two against the Jets. The Cardinals are going 0-6 against their division. Right side here, Erdegaard. Erdegaard on the right. There's an overlap down the right side for Bob if he wants. Erdegaard tries to cut inside. He'll ball roll it nicely. Down the right side. Jacobs was working on him. Erdegaard just ran out of room. So clever on the ball. He goes on these just sublime runs. And Erdegaard, what a turnaround to his career. It's been class. Been class this match, classes of late. Zern, the number 10. 89th minute here. Mané. Jacobs back to midfield. Son. Midfield circle it goes. Dispossessed. Stolen away back to Norway left side. Sheldrip. Sheldrip down the left. Sheldrip down the left. Sheldrip in the attacking third. He'll try to get around Ganagay. Gets around Ganagay. Sheldrip still going. Sheldrip with the chip. Cleared. Back to the box. And blocked behind for a corner. Bob. Senegal caught out on the flanks. Oh my goodness. Norway just going on these runs. Taking one or two guys on every time and winning every time. Sheldrip with the sublime run. And the shot by Bob blocked off the line. Norway really pushing for one more. One more would put them atop the group on goal difference. We'll get a word on stoppage in a little bit. Corner from the left side. I think it's going to win this year. The Stanley Cup. I think Florida. I think Florida with the Kachuk trade. They were just injured to hell and back last year. I think they'll be okay. Header over the bar by Estegard. 9 minutes of added time. This quarterback class looks pretty stacked, Lucas. Arch seems like the pick as things stand. Dante Moore could be. Ronaldo Jr. will be 20 by then. Could have his day. Could have it. 9 minutes. Left side, Mané. Edge of the box for Senegal. Tries to come back inside. A good dispossession there. A great shielding job there. Now looking to go down the right side. Here is Bob. Bob down the right. Bob looks for a run. We'll go back to midfield for Erdegaard. Erdegaard, a great 1-2. Back to Berge. Berge, the attacking third. Switch the play left side. Chance on the left side. Trying to get a run around Yatta. Feeds it to Haaland at the top of the box. Haaland tries to spin around his man. Dispossessed there by Sarr, and Senegal playing on the back. 8 minutes left of added time. To midfield it goes. Mané switches the play at midfield to the left side. Ganagay. Left side. Jacobs. Back to Ganagay. I'll look to switch to the right. Son. Mané. Right side it goes. Yeah, they always have to draw France. Yeah, but they can get one more. They don't have to draw France. Right, Norway's got most goals scored, so could still be okay. Right side here, Mané. Trying to get a cross in, blocked. Headed away by Østigard. Then a shot from 30 yards out. Diving save by Nilan. You know, the division you have. That division is crap. Nahate. Left side, Ganagay at the edge of the box on the left side. Ganagay. Ganagay looks for a run. Gives off left side on the overlap for Jacobs. Jacobs back up top. Oh, just hit. Oh, let's go, Joe. Plus 550. There you go. Ball in. Shot here. That's in. Fed from the top of the box. And Sarr gets one back for Senegal. Sarr's second of the match. Not done yet. And now France atop the group. It's a critical goal out by Norway, even if they get the 3 points. Now France only needs a draw. But a great through ball in, fed behind the center backs, and Sarr gets inside on Berge. Senegal pull one back. What a lively half this has been. A cracking match here in New York. Still 6 minutes of added time remaining, plus whatever the ref decides to add on from that goal. France atop the group as things stand. Can Norway see this result out? It's got a little bit nervy. Ball in by Nilan. Down the right side, looking for Haaland. Can't get there. And then free kick as Haaland held up his man. Free kick for Senegal in their own half. Favorite team? I have no team. I live in Arizona, so if we get a team again, I'll root for them. But I have no team because the team that lives here moved. So I just like watching good hockey. It made the left words go for Senegal. Yep. Down the left side is Senegal. On the left side here, Jacobs plays it down the left. Mané deflected out of play. You figure Senegal could get a third. Mané goes back to midfield on the left side. Ganagay back in his circle. Cease. And that the difference between potential Germany-Brazil clash. Yep. Left side here, Ganagay. Left side it goes. Mané tries a run on Bob. Mané, edge of the box, left side, Ganagay. Back to the top. They'll switch the play again. Cease. Yatta. Back to Cease. Ganagay, left side. Plays a ball on the left. Jacobs, cross in. Not a lot of height on that one. Cleared away, but another throw and one. On the left side. In the attacking third. Ball in on the throw. Mané. Cross in. Out for a corner. Corner here on the left side. Holmgren Pedersen is down. in the box for Norway. So we'll add even more time on. There's still plenty left in this one. Cracking match indeed, yep. Corner from the left, I think Mané's going to take it. And they have to bring the medical staff on. That means they're down a man. Norway helps sub Holmgren Pedersen to his feet. They already called on the staff. He's walking with a limp. They're down to 10. Norway's down to 10. For the moment, if the medical staffs come on, they go down a man. Corner, up a man, ball into the box, headed away. And a foul in the box. Cease making contact there with Østegård going up for that header. Favorite Canes player? Ooh, I do like Aho. I do like Aho a lot. Could get 11 minutes, yep. Like very nervous, I don't blame him. Injury here now to Østegård. Norway, no subs. It's a heavy run in there by Cease. It's a free kick here. Meanwhile, Holmgren Pedersen limping off. He's walking with very much a limp. Yeah, I can hit stop turn. Yes, I can. Yep, they do it all the time. You don't be TBD tomorrow. That'd be a problem. Senegal now in their own half. Taken down from behind. Free kick for Senegal. 2 minutes minimum remaining. You fancy at least 2 more. Senegal, can they get another one back? Left side it goes. Jacobs. Sarr. Switching the play right side. Cease. Back to midfield. Switching the play left side. Nahate. A centralized position. But more on the left side. Goes back to Sarr. Left side down the flanks. They'll feed to the edge of the box. Space here. And by. Blocked. Blocked shot. Ødegaard clears his lines. Senegal goes back to their keeper here. Oh, back down the left side. Nahate. Left side. And by on the left side. Plays it down the left flank. Jacobs cross in. Blocked. Behind. Goes up Holmgren Pedersen, who's back in the game. Behind for a corner. I am the first one, Charlie. First one. Corner for Senegal on the left side. Corner here. Jacobs to take. Into the box. Good header over the bar. Found the head of Mané. But over the bar. You turn up? Nice. I went with a fan. Nice. Fact Jackson. Fact. Over the bar. Had a good look at it. Got it over the head of Østegård. We're past the 9 minutes, but we had a couple injuries. You figure at least 2 more. A nervy second half. One of the best of the tournament. Or from best to worst. I mean, I've not ridden Tokyo and Paris, so I have no idea. But I do like Guardians of the Galaxy better than Tower of Terror. I do like the Guardians one better. Thrown left side. They'll play it into their own half. Senegal down the right side. Long ball in to switch the play to the left. Won by Wolfa. Cleared away. We're in the 100th minute. When will they blow? When will they blow? They blow it now. Norway's through. They blow the whistle for full time. For the first time ever, Norway wins 2 matches in a World Cup. And the Norwegians will have everything to play for against France to top the group. But Norway, a World Cup 28 years in the making, they're through to the knockout rounds. It should have been at least a minute, yep. Norway advances. Senegal and Iraq, they're in trouble. Iraq probably done. Senegal with a win might be enough if they can get the goal difference better. A thrilling match. Sarr with 2, Haaland with 2. And Norway, for the first time ever, wins 2 matches at a World Cup. They go to the knockout stage. Now France holds the tiebreaker on goal difference. So Norway must win to top the group. But a cracking match in Group I to end the week. What a run for Norway. What a run for Norway. All right, on that note, Jordan, Algeria, one more match. Your first one's going to be full peak text. Yep, you're not getting there. Jordan, Algeria up next, the final match of the day. Take care. See you guys in an hour. Norway 3,